Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at Micro Deadly Series 1 Collectible, Constructible, Combatable, Deadly Animals. Doesn't really say deadly animals. It really just says micro deadly, but there are 15 to collect. This comes to us from Character Building with a little guy at the top there. Looks like he's trying to push that bee off the edge of the cliff. Luckily, C's there to protect it. Now, what's so cool about these is that these are buildable animals. Little tiny, almost like, I don't want to even say Lego, but very similar to Lego. Lego little animal critters. Looks like you also get this little guy here as well. I love this skull. I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. I love that skull. It says 60 on there. You can go to www.characterbuilding.eu. Yes, this is a European collectible. This is Series 1. This also comes to us from BBC Earth. On the back, manufactured by Character Options Limited. Item 1 deadly, 6 out of 60, I guess, micro deadly. Ages 5 years plus. You'll also notice, I know you're asking yourselves, there seems to be a lot of debris behind you, Spot. What's going on back there? Well, Spot not only picked up this bag you see right here. Spot actually picked up, I think, about 15 bags. 15 bags full. I picked them up on eBay. So collectively, we're actually going to go through these and have some fun. I say we're going to have some fun. I don't know. We may not have any fun. In fact, I might be a real downer. But we're going to go through these and see which ones we got. This guy's not bad, but I'm really holding out hope that I at least get some of these cool animals, especially that looks like a crocodile. It might be an alligator, but let's have a look. Now, before we obviously partake in 15 bags of this stuff, we're obviously going to need a knife. We're going to need a knife. So I'm going to bring in Hank. Hank's going to join us for this. Let's get the first one opened. I can already tell you that some of these are very distinctly different than the others. That's as vague of a comment as I can possibly think of. So I'm hoping at least some of them are different from each other. Before we pull out the first critter, we get ourselves, once again, the skull. 60. Anything on the back? Wolf. Steve's deadly fact. Wolves usually hunt in packs of up to 12 individual, allowing them to bring down large prey, many times their own weight. Wolf. I assume I probably got myself a wolf. That's just my hunch. You know what? Maybe I'll read these up every time. Each one we'll get. Spot will read this up. Dump in the contents. And inside we've got ourselves, obviously, from the looks of it, wolf. Let's just grab these pieces here, zoomed in. There we go. And we're going to start with a back body here. We're going to take the front body. I assume front and back. That's how it works. And now we have to guess where the head's going to go, where the tail's going to go. Yes, you're right. Tail goes there. The tail will peg into the back of the animal. Like so. Not well, but it does peg in. There we go. I think I was just pushing it in the wrong way. And lastly, a little wolf head right there. Ow! Let's pick that into place. And just like that, we got ourselves a little wolf. A little wolf. His articulation. His head does rotate if you want to technically count the fact that it just pegged into place. His torso rotates, although that makes no sense whatsoever. I guess he could walk up walls or whatever. And lastly, his legs rotate. I guess technically his tail rotates too. Good way to start. We got ourselves a little wolf. Ow! Alright, so now that we got the wolf there, you know, even if I got myself a couple of wolves, now that I've said I've jinxed it, I know. Even if I get myself a couple of wolves, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I could have myself a little Lego man, maybe some broken beer bottles in his hand. I could totally reenact Grey, that movie Grey with Liam Neeson. Not the best thing to reenact with Lego, but nonetheless. Got ourselves a wolf. Moving along, moving along, moving along. Let's open up the next bag. And in this one, we got ourselves duck-billed platypus. Steve's deadly fact: platypuses can hunt with their eyes shut using electroreceptors in their bill to locate prey. Males have venomous ankle spurs, which they use in combat. Which is somewhat remarkable concerning. I thought they were lovable little critters. I thought you could just pick one up and take it home and make it into a pet. No, you really shouldn't have it as a pet. The duck-billed platypus. Oh, and also, you know what Spot totally forgot? The Latin, I guess, is Canis lupus. This one is Ornithonicus anidus. Oh, geez. Spot only regrets already introducing this whole concept. Duck-billed platypus. Let's dump this one out. And this one actually has a lot less pieces. We got a back torso, front torso. Squish those together. And lastly, the duck head. Duck-billed platypuses. You know, I'm just even thinking about it now. It's one of those things where I just completely forgot about this animal. Am I the only one? I just completely forgot there was such a thing as a duck-billed platypus. It's essentially a beaver with a duck head. How that happened in nature, I don't know. I don't know. But there you have a duck-billed platypus. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't need to offset him. He's going to hunt. He's going to attack me with his eyes closed. His articulation, same. His head rotates. Torso, legs. He looks so happy, though. Who would have thunk he could have been so deadly? There's the duck-billed platypus. Moving along. I'm putting these animals on the side here. After a while, I'm going to have like some fully built Noah's Ark with all these animals, all these critters. Opening up the next bag. The next bag, the polar bear, or as we call the Ursus maritimus. Steve's deadly fact: the polar bear is the largest land predator in the world. They have an extraordinary sense of smell, thank you, and can actually sniff out a seal from 20 miles away. Polar bears have the strength to punch clean through ice and snow, and no doubt anyone that stands in its way. Sure, Coke would let you believe that the polar bear is friendly and they drink soda. That's not true, my friends. That is not true. It definitely felt like I got something substantial in this bag because this bag was a little heavier. Let's dump out the contents, shall we? It seems like a common pattern is forming. We got a back torso with the bum of the critter, in this case the polar bear. And then we've got ourselves a front half. We'll peg that into place. And lastly, I noticed like all the heads seem to be rubbery. We got ourselves the polar bear. Does anybody have a Coke? I guess really if you wanted to, you could have the bear standing upright too. But then that polar bear really ain't going to see anything. Scale perhaps is a little off in the fact that we've got the polar bear and the wolf so equal in size. Don't let the pieces here fool you. A polar bear is much more substantial than a wolf. Certainly a lot more than a duck-billed platypus too. So we got ourselves a polar bear. Not bad, not bad. We'll add this to the unique pile of Noah's Ark. Over there. Moving along. Open this bag up here. And this one, oh, we almost spoiled it. Oh, we did spoil it. It's a wolf. It's another wolf. I told you, Spot shouldn't have made any comments about not minding multiple wolves. Anyways, we'll pretend this is new, and we'll peg this into place. Peg the tail into place. Peg the head. And like that, we've got two wolves. Two wolves, not bad. If you ask me, I think the polar bear better watch himself. Now there's more wolves to contend with. I want to really get that rhino. That would make my day. Yes, little PVC, little plastic articulated animals, certainly of a rhinoceros, would make my day. And we got ourselves blue waterproof jacket. Steve's deadly fact: Steve likes blue waterproof jacket. That's not the deadly fact. Essential gear to keep sea spray and wind out when speeding across bumpy seas in search of great white sharks. I often have a radio with me for keeping in touch with the film crew trailing along behind me. Apparently, Steve rates himself a deadly rating of 5. I don't know, Steve. Maybe in a more sinister looking jacket, but that jacket, I totally would only give you a deadly rating of 3. Wear something deadlier next time, my friend. Let's dump this out. Hope I didn't drop anything. I don't think so. We got ourselves his upper torso. Kind of looks like he's got a UPS jacket on there. Got himself some little legs. Wee little legs. They're, he's got little stumpy legs. And lastly, his head. Oh, there we go. Then we have Steve, complete with his little walkie-talkie. Put that in his hand, like so. Get in there. Get in Steve's hand, walkie-talkie. That's where your home is, after all. Turn it around. Hello? Yes, Steve is here. Yes, I'm a deadly rating of 5. What? Polar bear is behind me? I think I better be on my way. His articulation, as you can see, his hands rotate, his arms rotate, head rotates, torso, and finally legs. There we have Steve. Not really, I really wouldn't say deadly rating 5, Steve, but better luck next time. Better luck next time. Moving along. Put that to the side. This one feels, this one feels chunky. I like that. Open this one up here. And inside, the card to reveal what we got. Oh, and I just dropped it. Oh, it's alright, it's just a polar bear. There's his head. And his body's down here. There's his body. And let's just dump out the contents here. Let's put together this polar bear. If you are keeping score, it's wolves 2, polar bears 2. I like those odds. So there you have another polar bear. If I totally had small enough bottles of Coke, I would give them to these polar bears. Perhaps not quite scaled with Lego. These guys would be a little smaller, but still pretty cool. Pretty cool. Polar bear. Love it. Excellent. Moving along. Next bag. This one feels small again. Oh! I already saw a tail. I already know what it is. It's another Steve. No, it's not. Saltwater crocodile, which also now I know what it was. It was a crocodile. And it's Crocodilus porosus. Steve's deadly fact: saltwater crocodiles are the world's largest crocodilian, measuring up to 7 meters in length and weigh nearly 100 kilograms. They have been known to hunt, kill, and... Oh, I thought that said and fat humans. It's eat. I accidentally cut the card. It says kill and eat humans. So beware the saltwater crocodile. Really beware the crocodile as a whole. Saltwater or not. I guess there is... Is there such a thing as a non-saltwater crocodile? I don't know. What does Spot know about crocodiles? Squat. That's what. Squat. Gonna peg these 2 pieces into place. Again, we got to play guessies. I'm gonna guess the tail goes on this side. Spot would be correct. This one looks... Oh, we got some extra... Oh, excuse me. We got a little extra building going on here. Got to snap the jaw into place. There we go. He's got a moving jaw. I like that. That's awesome. Does anybody have a Coke? That's not true. Crocodiles love Pepsi. You didn't know that? That's true. They love Pepsi. There we have ourselves a little crocodile. I guess to scale, he is a pretty big crocodile. He could certainly eat poor Steve. Then, what would your deadly be then, Steve? Your deadly rating? It wouldn't be 5. It would be dead 0. Dead 0. So his mouth opens, like so. His legs move. Tail, torso moves. Tail. Rubbery tail as well. Got yourself a little crocodile. A piece of paint or something on there. There we go. Not bad. Moving along. Moving along. This one's a little chunkier as well. Come on, rhinoceros. Rhino, rhino, rhino. That would make my day. Rhino. Nope, unless it's a brown rhino. Walrus. Otobenus rosemaris. Apparently the walrus loves rosemary. Steve's deadly fact. Walruses' tusks are really massive canines that can grow up to 1 min length. 100 kilogram bulls use them in anger when fighting over females, often piercing thick blubber and drawing blood. I had no idea. No idea whatsoever. Let's empty out said walrus. Cuckoo cuckoo. We got this extra piece. I don't know what that extra piece is for, but I guess we'll know soon enough. Peg that into place. Peg the walrus head into place. I don't really know what this piece is here for. I guess I'm just going to peg it underneath. Maybe it just gives him a little bit of stability. Kind of looks like Bane from Batman. Mr. Wayne! And I guess that's how he fights. He just fights with his arms up. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not as cool as a rhino, but I guess not so bad. Moving along, how many bags we got left? We got 7 bags. 7 bags. We're over the halfway mark. Open up the next one. Inside, Spot seems to be ripping every single one of these cards. We got another walrus, so I'm not going to read that one. I can also make short work of the build time too, because well, we've already done it. You don't need to necessarily sit and watch Spot talk about. And see, I even dropped one of the pieces. It's off somewhere in end space. So now the walruses have joined the fight. 2 walruses, 2 polar bears, 2 wolves. Steve, if you're counting the number of Steves, you should still be at 1. Chances of what animal species becoming extinct? I'm thinking Steves. Oh, hey, I got something striped. I like it. Oh, and I just dropped something else. Bengal tiger. Panthera tigris. Steve's deadly fact. Bengal tigers pounce on prey at close range using their patent coats as camouflage. Tigers are the largest of all cats and can catch prey twice their own weight. I had no idea. I had no idea. And apparently, let me just, I'm moving my set here. Let me just find the piece that I dropped. There's the piece right there. That's the problem when you have all these small pieces. Anyways, we're going to peg that into place. There's the tail, there's the head. Tail goes in back. Like so. Get in there. Get in there, tail. With it being rubber, it's not the easiest. And finally, we'll peg the head in. Zoom in. As you wish. As you wish. There's the Bengal tiger. This one looks really, really cool. Although, his legs are awfully close to... His back legs are really close together. But you could still have him kind of sitting up. Or you could have him taking a nap or leaping. Slow motion. I don't know. I don't know. I think the Bengal tiger could be one of Spot's favorites so far. So far. Moving along. Let's open up another bag. I wonder if we're going to get any more Steves. How interesting are those? Oh, giant Pacific octopus. Enteroctopus doflini. Steve's deadly fact: with its sharp beak-like mouth, the mighty giant Pacific octopus can tear a shark to shreds. Wow, I don't like the sound of that at all. Imagine what they could do to us. And this has actually several pieces. Several pieces you see right here. Let's see if we can do this without the use of... Well, there are no instructions, so we're kind of just winging it anyways. I assume that's the head. Yeah, Spot figured that all out by himself, I know. The tentacles. Suction cups go on the bottom. And I think I got it on the wrong side. There we go. So that would mean that this goes on this side, like so. And lastly, front. Much like the walrus, there was a little peg on the bottom. I guess that would just be if you want to peg it into one of the build bricks. There's the giant octopus. Very cool. Like it. Moving along. We've got ourselves quite a unique Noah's Ark going on over here. It says over 60 to collect. I guess you have to go check out their website to find out which 60 there are, as they give no indication on the pamphlet inside. We've got ourselves another giant octopus. This one I'm not going to put this one together. Moving along, let's open up this bag here. Figure out which one we got. Oh, something different. Very cool. And this one's stuck. This one's actually... Hold the phone here. Oh, wait. No, I thought it was through the card. It's just stuck to the card. This is the Burmese python. Python Malurus bividivus. Bividivus. Steve's deadly fact: Burmese pythons are huge constrictors measuring over 5 meters in length. They use a highly developed sense of smell and heat receptors along trooper lip to accurately locate and hunt prey, which they grasp with sharp teeth, then squeeze and suffocate to death. That doesn't sound very... Here I was thinking I wanted to get a python for a pet. I really didn't. That would just be not really my cup of tea as it is. This one looks like it's just similar pieces. We're just going to peg those in together. Like so. And I guess this goes like so. I guess you could really have it any which way you want. Tail, I'm just going to put on this side. And head, I'm going to put on this side. And there you have the python. I think I say this every single time there's something snake related. I always say, hey, you know, oh, and these also go on the bottom. Hey, you know, if you had a Jake the Snake Roberts figure, this would be a perfect little Damien. There it is right there. The Burmese python. Again, I think these are just so you can peg it into a building block set. That brings us now down to 2 bags. 2 bags. I'm going to leave the larger one for the end. I'm going to open up this one and hopefully we got something different. Opening up the second last bag. And no, we got another Burmese python, so I'm just going to put that aside. And the final bag of what now has become a 24-minute video from the good folks at Character Building, Micro Deadly Series 1. We got 1 bag left. Let's hope it's a rhino. Let's hope it's a rhino. And inside, no. But we got a lioness. Panthera leo. Steve's deadly fact: lionesses are the main hunters in a pride. By working together in a hunt, they can attack and kill an African buffalo over 4 times their own weight. I had no idea. See, we've all learned something during this review, I would hope. Now when you go to school, maybe some kid will luck out, and when they go to school, there's going to be some project on the lioness. And all the other kids are going to be like, oh crap, the lioness! I know nothing about the lioness! And then the one kid's going to be like, yes! Thanks, Spot! He totally gave me an A. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. No need to thank me. No need to thank me. And there you have the Lioness. Which I guess, if you were to bring in this guy right here, maybe you could have a litter of ligers. Sweet. There you go, guys. I certainly hope you have enjoyed this review. Let's bring in all the animals that we've acquired. Bring in the python, some polar bears, octopus, wolves, platypus, he's the leader. He leads the charge. Alligator. Walruses are the soldiers of the group. Let's bring those over here, like so. And lastly, we got Steve with his walkie-talkie. Looking around thinking, oh crap. Can I get some backup, please? Can I get some backup, please? Today's collectible spot, we're looking at something a little bit different today. We're having a look at the Micro Deadly Series 1 Deadly, I guess it says Deadly 60. Now it says 15 to collect, so I really don't know what this 60 stands for. Maybe it's just the skull. I don't know. But how many did I get? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got, what, 9 different ones? Collectible, constructible, compatible. Yes, today we're having a look at Micro Deadly Series 1. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around at a very long video. I'm looking at the top timer here. A very long video indeed. But thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.